it seems like higher education kind of has a love-hate relationship with fraternities, right? They love them until something goes wrong.
I think that's definitely fair. I mean, Greek life is a big selling point. Out-of-state students will go to places like Indiana University, where I spent a lot of time, because of the social life, and the social life is centered on fraternities. And fraternities afterwards become some of the most loyal donors. Indiana University, again, I found some data that they make up 19% of alumni, but 60% of donors. So they're loyal. They have a great deal of power. They attract students. And they're basically promoted. And you go to some of these campuses. There are these palatial mansions, which are very appealing housing. And then when something goes wrong, the universities will then be pretty quick to condemn them. I think that's absolutely true.
And when something goes wrong, who's really responsible?
Well, I mean,
in terms of the response, I don't think, do parents really understand? Sometimes the responsibility could actually come back to them, even though they might be hundreds or thousands of miles away.
That's true. I mean, one of the issues that I looked at a lot in the book is insurance. Particularly as a business reporter, that's kind of how we started looking at fraternities. And one of the problems sort of since the 80s was that fraternities had a lot of trouble getting insurance. Their risk is something, I think they're just above toxic waste dumps in terms of their risk. And so fraternities really struggled with this. And what the solution was to craft insurance policies that excluded drinking, and hazing and sexual assault, which on a lot of levels makes sense because you don't really want to subsidize that. On the other hand, what tends to happen is when there's something terrible happens, someone dies in a hazing incident, and there's a lawsuit, the fraternity members themselves have been paying for liability insurance that doesn't cover them. It covers the national organization, but they're kind of on their own, and these lawsuits can kind of drag on for years, and so parents are going to have to sort of tap into their homeowners' policies to hire lawyers and pay out settlements.
And I get the sense that most parents don't know that.
I don't think that's widely known. Definitely not.